Hi everyone, I hope you're well. So today I wanted to talk a little about self-love. So one thing I've realized after years of doing not just coaching, but just talking to my friends, my family members, and really like observing what the main issue is with everyone. I think that regardless of what happens on the outside, on the external, what really holds us from having a good life or from living life to its fullest, it's fear versus love. So we're either allowing fear to guide us through life, or we're allowing love to guide our paths or just our lives. So how do I know that? So you know how people usually talk about, okay, so what's the opposite of love? To me, I think the opposite of love is not hate, it's not being indifferent, it's actually fear. So when you talk about love, there's so many ways we can look at love. There's conditional love, there's unconditional love. Usually how I like to think, what I actually do believe in is that when we love someone or something, or even ourselves for specific reasons, like I love myself because of this and that, because I look good, I'm pretty, I'm, like X, Y, and Z, I studied at this school, or, I have this friend and he's very popular, anything that is because of this reason, I love myself, like if then therefore this, like what we learned in math a long time ago. That is a very conditional love, and for some reason we've all been taught to love ourselves that way. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I just want to be mindful of the fact that going from having conditional love to unconditional love, it's going to take some effort, but the prize is just precious, because when you are able to love yourself for who you truly are, who you are without having to change anything about yourself, and just accepting all your flaws and just being comfortable in your own skin. That's something we're not taught how to do. We're always constantly trying to look prettier, skinnier, anything that is just outside of who we are is what we're searching for. And it's okay. I just want to say we've either gone through that or we're going through that. The whole point is to just be mindful of that, just be aware of that. When you raise your awareness, then everything else will, help you. The universe or whatever you believe in will guide you through your, path of just having self-love. So when you don't have that for yourself, when your love is conditional, then a lot of that is actually based on fear. Because if you don't have the thing that you're looking for to love yourself, whether it's that relationship, that next job, this amount of income, or whatever it may be, you're not going to feel happy. And when you don't feel happy, you're just, not living life to the fullest, and anything can bring you down. And as much as, that's very normal, it happens to all of us. Again, I just want to point that out, because this conversation should not be another way to, create more fear for you, oh, I don't have unconditional love for myself, so I should judge myself even more because I love myself for X, Y, and Z. No. The whole point of this specific episode right now, or this video, is that we just want to stay aware of how we love ourselves conditionally, and slowly just bring our awareness to this concept and start healing by forgiving ourselves. We do a lot of things that we may not like, or maybe we don't like it in our subconscious, and later on we feel guilty or we feel ashamed. But what is going to help us come out of this fear is through self-forgiveness. Now, how do we forgive ourselves? So again, the first point is to acknowledge where we are conditional with ourselves, and start becoming aware of that, just noticing when that's coming up for us. I am noticing I'm being conditional with myself. If I don't do this, I'll be mad at myself. If I do that, I'll be very happy with myself. Again, on a very minor level, it's very normal for us to do that. So like, for example, if we get an A on an exam, we're gonna feel happy. And I'm not saying, stop being conditional, you should love yourself regardless, but I'm saying if it gets to a point where you can feel that your happiness and your joy and everything in your life is now dependent on that one factor, whether it's a relationship or acceptance from this person or your parents or anything that's putting your happiness on hold, that's what I'm talking about. That is where self-forgiveness can come in. And we all need a little bit of that, and maybe a lot of that. And I just want to say, every single day, what I do, I try to actually tap on this issue. I tap on my meridian points. For those of you who do EFT, I think it's a very helpful method. But if there's other methods that you want to practice, that's perfectly fine, with the focus on forgiving ourselves for the things we are not proud of that we've done in the past, and just regaining that self-love, regaining that self-respect for who we are, not who we should be or who everybody else wants us to be, just the person that we are. And this is an ongoing process. I just think that being mindful of it, just acknowledging it, is gonna take you to a very higher place within yourself, and it's gonna open this whole new door to a new life, a life full of happiness, full of joy. There's no self-judgment, there's no self-disrespect, there's no self-sabotage, there's none of that, because when you love yourself, you don't allow any thoughts into your brain, because as we've all heard, your thoughts become your reality. So if we just leave this door open for any thought to come and go, just destroy whatever this place we have within ourselves, it's just destroy, with this thought, we just ruin our true calmness. And what I really want to share with you today is that it's all up to you. It's not anyone else's fault if you're not happy. It's up to you to move up the ladder. If you're at a -50, -2, or 1,000, it's up to you to get to 0 and then work your way up from there. So in order to get to 0, you need to practice self-forgiveness. If you have any questions about how you can forgive yourself, what are some tools that I use, again, I will post another video of EFT on forgiveness right after this video, and hopefully for those of you who do EFT, that's something you can try every day. It only takes about 15 to 20 minutes, unless you want to, repeat the process. But for those of you who want to try other methods and are looking for some tools, just message me and I will get back to you. Just what I really want to, make bold here is the importance of self-forgiveness, because if we don't forgive ourselves, we create fear, and when fear exists within us, there's no room for love, and that's something that needs to change. If we want to heal the world, we need to heal ourselves. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to ask me any questions you may have. Love you guys.